The Indians return home for the 2022 homecoming as they take on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds.
It's about 75 degrees outside and sunny. Should turn into a pretty cool night here pretty soon as the sun goes down. Get down temperatures into the high 50s, so perfect fall football weather, Tyler.
Stilwell comes into tonight's contest 2-2. They're coming off a road loss to Hilldale. They kept it tight most of the game, Brad. Even early into the fourth quarter, it was a pretty one-score, two-score game. Hilldale scored a couple touchdowns in the fourth to push it out to I believe it was a 51-25 win for the Hornets. But Stilwell showed some resiliency coming off that home loss to Stigler just the week before.
Yeah, Tyler, and we talk about Hilldale. It's always a powerhouse team. We always know they're going to be good on both sides of the ball, very disciplined team. We knew that was going to be a tough test for Stilwell going on the road and facing Hilldale, but as you said, they played a great overall game. And like you said, it's very close up until the early parts of the fourth quarter. And I believe the turnover is actually what kind of caused that game to go the other direction and allow Hilldale to get those points and kind of make there a bigger cushion than what it really was. You look at that score and you think, well, that wasn't a close game at all. But if you had checked on it late or early in the fourth quarter, you would have realized, man, this is neck and neck. So
absolutely. So as we said, Stilwell plays host tonight to the Sallisaw Black Diamonds from just south of us on Highway 59. Sallisaw leads the all-time series or head-to-head series with a 58-17 record over Stilwell. Stilwell's last win was last year, though, where they defeated Sallisaw. It was one of Stilwell's 2 wins. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 5 minutes away from kickoff here as the Sallisaw Black Diamonds have traveled up north along U.S. Highway 59 to come to homecoming for the Stilwell Indians. Stillwell is 2-2 on the season with 2 wins over Rowland and Keys, and they've lost back-to-back contests against the number 7 team in 3A Stigler, which was a couple weeks ago here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium. And then last week they lost on the road to number 9 Hilldale. Sallisaw comes into this contest 0-4 with losses to Stigler, Muldrow, Tahlequah, and Ada. They lost last week to Ada in their first district game, 48-0. Sallisaw is averaging 12.5 points per game on offense and giving up an average of 38 points per game on defense. Brad, what are you looking for tonight, man, as we get ready for the coin toss here?
Well, you read those numbers off to me, Tyler, and they're a little bit staggering for what you and I grew up with as far as the product that Sallisaw would put out on the field.
Oh, man.
To see that they're only averaging 12.5 points per game and giving up 38.75 points per game. Typically, those numbers would be reversed in about every year that, and I know in my career we played Sallisaw, in my high school career we played Sallisaw, so a little bit surprising to me. I think actually tonight Stilwell is the favorite, and that's not something we've been able to say consistently over the last 10 years, but Stilwell should be favored to win this game, and I expect him to win it by a couple of touchdowns.
Stilwell is seeking their first 3-2 start since 2017. Their offense is averaging almost 24 points per game while giving up on defense about 32 per game. So there's about an 8-point differential there between points scored versus points allowed. Who's the offense run through?
Well, I think tonight you've got to have the offense run through Ethan Richards, and we could overhear the Sallisaw broadcast team, Tyler. They were talking about that too. He is just so versatile, being able to come out of the backfield, move him over into the slot, make catches. And he's one of those guys that once he gets the corner, he's gone. You're not catching him. So to me, he's the catalyst tonight for this Stilwell offense. I'd also like to see how Kanan Mink performs tonight. This team kind of goes as Kanan Mink goes, and if he's able to hit those open receivers, that opens up the running lanes for Ethan Richards.
So Stilwell did win the coin toss. They chose to defer to the second half. Sallisaw will be opening this game, receiving the kick, while Stilwell will be kicking it away. Stilwell's in your red helmets with the red jerseys and the white pants. Sallisaw donning their black helmets with white jerseys and black pants. Giving you some numbers on the offensive side, Kanan Mink comes into this contest 5th in Class 4A in passing yards with 596 yards. Ethan Richards is 6th in Class 4A with 328 rushing yards. Kanan Mink's also 16th in Class 4A with 224 rushing yards. Dalton Christie coming into the game 11th in Class 4A with 221 receiving yards. And Ethan Richards is 3rd in Class 4A in scoring with 46 points. Those stats brought to you by MaxPreps.com. On the defensive side, Brad, you got Dustin Noisewater and Blaine Holloway. They're both in the top 10 in Class 4A in tackles. Noisewater with 36 tackles, Holloway with 33.
You know, and one of the things, Tyler, that we had hit on earlier in the weekend talking about this game and breaking it down, this is Sallisaw head coach Mark Hudson's first year at the program. Coach Hudson has plenty of previous experience in the coaching ranks from high school to college to even the pro realm.
Yeah.
So this is a new task for him, though. I don't believe that he's ever been a high school head coach before. Nothing that we could find indicated that, but he has had some success at some high-level programs. He's been at LSU as an offensive analyst.
He was an All-American for the Sooners.
All-American for the Sooners back in the 80s, back in the Switzer days. So he knows the game. But as we talked about before, high school is a different, it's a different ball game, so to speak.
Yeah, you can't go recruit your kids. It's all about developing, especially at schools like Stilwell and Sallisaw. It's about getting those kids early on, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and start developing them. As that way, whenever they reach high school, they know your system. They're sound in all the schematics that go with that system.
Yep.
And they're ready to execute for you. There's no learning there. You don't want to have to be teaching them the system when they get to 9th grade.
And that's why I think those 5th through 8th camps in the summertime is so vital, because you can evaluate talent there. You can get your kids understanding your system, bringing in those kids from the country schools, the Zines, the Mariettas, the Peavines. If you can get those kids familiar with your offense, familiar with your coaching staff, and build those relationships early on, it makes it an easier decision for them to come to Stilwell once 9th grade rolls around.
And here come your Stilwell Indians onto the field. We are we're just minutes away, seconds away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. As we enter week 5 of the season, your District 4A4 standings, Hilldale, Podo, Broken Bow, and Ada all 1-0 after winning their opening district contest last week. Medill, Stilwell, Fort Gibson, and Sallisaw all dropped their first contest of the season. Ada, Hilldale, and Podo all won pretty handedly, with Broken Bow only beating Medill by 1. I believe that game was at home for Broken Bow, so that was a close contest, and that tells you all you need to know about Medill.
Yeah, and as we had talked about on the last broadcast 2 weeks ago, Tyler, when we were back here at home, Medill has always been a very good team historically in football. Had been in 3A for a long period of time and has recently moved up into the 4A ranks. This week's games for District 4A4 that we're going to keep an eye on tonight throughout the broadcast. Sallisaw at Stilwell, obviously, we've got this game for you here live. Ada at number 9, Hilldale. Medill at number 4, Podo, and that's going to be a really interesting game, Tyler, to see what that score is as that game develops. And number 7, Broken Bow at Fort Gibson, who is having a down year by Fort Gibson standards.
Yeah. So we're getting ready for kickoff here. Stilwell 2-2, Sallisaw 0-4. We haven't said that much in the history of this series, but Stilwell, as Brad said, definitely has to be the favorite in this contest tonight. They did beat Sallisaw last year. It was one of Stilwell's 2 wins, as they went 2-7 in 2021 with wins over Sallisaw and McLean. Bo Collins trying to get his first win, though, as head coach over Sallisaw in his opening season with the Indians. And we are set to kick off here with Dowdy kicking off for the Indians. And we are underway, and it's football time in Stilwell, Oklahoma.
Good kick back to the 10 of the
nice blow up there by number 30. Misses the tackle. Down the sideline. He's got room. Can they catch him? They're going to – oh, he's able to tightrope it down the sidelines. He goes out of bounds right before he gets to the goal line. Big opening kickoff for Sallisaw. Big momentum swing out the gate, Brad.
Yeah, they were able to flush everybody from Stilwell over to that right side of the field from our vantage point and opened up that left side. And the returner for Sallisaw just took advantage of that opening and really was a shoestring tackle, Tyler, that kind of made him lose his balance and go out of bounds. Looks like he actually stepped out a little further than we thought.
Oh, okay.
Appears he stepped out around the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 to go for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds from the Stilwell Indians 10-yard line.
Sallisaw opening up in a under center. We haven't seen that much this season, Brad.
No, we haven't. It'll be Parker Jackson taking the snap for
Hand
Sallisaw.
off, right up the middle. Good tackle there for the Indians by number 60, Mason O'Neal, the sophomore.
So that will only be a gain of about 1 for the Black Diamonds. So it'll be 2nd and 9 to go.
Good response by the Indians after getting hit in the mouth out the gate with that big kickoff return. Brad, I mean, if you could hold them to a field goal attempt right here, that'd be huge after that kickoff return. So back under center for the Black Diamonds here.
This is Parker
Kind
Jackson.
of a wing T formation. There's the snap. Going to be an option. Misses the tackle in the backfield. Can they make it right here?
Jackson keeps it, and he's going to be
ran out of bounds about the 3-yard line.
So it looks like he'll be short of the line to gain by about.
I think it's going to be about 3rd and 2, Brad.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned, the starting quarterback for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds is Parker Jackson, a 6'1" senior.
So Jackson will get back under center here. Number 7 in the backfield for the Black Diamonds.
That is Caleb Cowan. So 3rd and 2.
They're going shotgun, Brad. This is what we're used to seeing from about everybody nowadays. There's the snap. Drops back to pass, looking for the slant. Nothing. Oh, dropped it in the end zone. Yeah. Hit him a little low on the pass, a little behind him. The receiver wasn't able to corral it. So that'll bring up 4th and 2, and it looks like they will be kicking it, Brad.
Yep, here comes the field goal unit for Sallisaw.
So as we said, after that big opening kickoff, a win for the Indians defense would be to force a field goal in this situation. I'm not sure how good the field goal kicker is for Sallisaw. We're about to see right here.
This is number 39, Christian Taylor, a junior. Kick is up, and it is good.
Looks like, yep, it's good. I thought it might have snuck outside that right upright, but it is good. Sallisaw takes an opening lead on their opening drive with a 3-0 score.
But as you mentioned, Tyler, all things considered with how the opening return went, Stilwell will be glad to get out of here with only 3 points against them.
All right, so Coach Self, the special teams coordinator, is talking to his return team here. See if they can answer back with a big return, Brad.
One of the things I'd like to see here, Tyler, is I believe that if I was Stilwell, I would try to get established. I would try to establish the running game early. Get Richards the touches, get him out in open space, and try to wear down this Sallisaw Black Diamonds defense.
Yeah, because I think if you could get that going, you're going to get some play action opportunities and maybe get Dalton Christie out behind the defense and maybe hit something over the top there. Sallisaw will be kicking off from the 40-yard line. Back to receive for the Indians is number 1, Ethan Richards, I believe. Yes. I believe Ethan has 1 return for a touchdown already this season. And here's the kick for Sallisaw. It's a little pooch kick. Fair caught.
And this is something
at the 30-yard line.
And this is something we saw 2 weeks ago from Stigler, Tyler. The little pooch kick here to give the upbacks a chance to catch it instead of Richards.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a strategic play there from the Sallisaw Black Diamonds in an effort to keep the ball out of Ethan Richards' hands.
Stilwell will be starting from about the 32-yard line, their own 32-yard line. And as Brad said, I also expect a heavy dose of Ethan Richards this game. I mean, the offense goes as he goes. You're going to see a lot of motion with him as well. Mink in the shotgun. He's going to QB design run here. Going to be off the right tackle. He's going to get about 5 yards or so. 6 yards.
A good run there by Kanan Mink.
Yeah, good blocking by the running back and the fullback for the Indians. Gets it out to the 39-yard line. That brings up a third and short 4.
Second and 4.
Second and short 4. Sorry.
Mink in the shotgun. Richards flanked to his right. Philpott's going to move and come over to the other side.
There's the snap. Handoff up the middle to Richards. He's got a lane. He's going to be right at that marker. I believe he got it if the spot's right. Yes, it is. So first down, Stilwell Indians. Solid execution so far by the Indians on this offense opening drive. Getting helmets on helmets, opening up some lanes for their QB and running back on these first 2 plays. First and 10 from the 43-yard line.
We're going to have Richards split out wide right. No, now motion comes back into the backfield. And flanks Mink to the right.
Man in motion, going to hand it off to him. Right up the
and that's
right
Dalton
side.
Christie.
And that is...
No, I'm sorry. That's not Dalton Christie. That is Dustin... Trey Chukalate. I'm sorry about that.
Trey Chukalate with another Stilwell Indians first down.
Nice play design there, Tyler, by Stilwell.
Stilwell on the move early right now. Last time we were here in this stadium watching this team, they would get some early successes and then a self-inflicted mistake would stall some drives against Stigler. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going. There's the snap, handoff to Richards, coming to the near side. He's got some room. Going to be out about the 40-yard line.
And that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards.
So they're clipping them off, Brad, 5, 6, 10 at a time. Nope, they say at the 41. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Yes, 2nd and 4. Mink in the shotgun, Philpott to his right. Richards here on the near side. Drops back to pass. Looking deep. He has Richards. I think it's good. Oh, intercepted. There is a flag on the play. There will be pass interference called. So the return is moot at this point.
Yeah.
Receiver put his hands on the back of Richards.
And pushed off.
Yes. So that'll be a free 15 yards for the Indians. Ball was a little bit underthrown. There's a second flag on the field also where the end of the action happened.
I think we had a little bit of some extracurriculars going on.
Let's get the call from the head referee here. We got a hold, I believe, on the return is the early indication over there. But there's a pass interference, obviously will be the one that they accept. They'll decline the hold on the return, interception return, and then they'll accept the pass interference penalty, giving them the free 15. That will put the ball at the 26-yard line after it's walked off right here. Getting everything lined out here. Brad, is getting darker early, and it feels like football weather outside tonight.
Loving every bit of it, Tyler. We're hardly getting any game action with the sun still up. And it looks like we've sorted everything out, just waiting on the final word from the head ref.
Here's the call from the head referee. We got pass interference on the Black Diamonds. First down, Stilwell Indians. Holding also on the Black Diamonds. Penalties declined. So it'll be first and 10 from the 26-yard line. Indians are on the move. Let's see if they keep it on the ground or if they try to go through the air one more time.
Kanan Mink just got the call from Coach Collins on the sideline.
Philpott to his left, Mink in the gun. He hands it, pulls it out of the belly of Philpott. Will get tackled behind the line of scrimmage,
Yep.
Loss of 2.
Good tackle for loss there by Sallisaw, number 50.
Loss of 3.
That is Mikey Mouse.
So that puts Stilwell well behind the chains on this second down play. It's something they haven't had to experience yet on this drive, Brad, as they've been able to keep everything ahead of the chains. We have a whistle. Where ref's saying something to Richards, it looks like.
Yeah, he's making him go off the field.
Maybe a uniform thing, I don't know. There's a snap. Nope, we got. What is going on?
We try our best not to speculate, but it looks like the issue is with Ethan Richards in the length of his knee pad, not covering his knee. Because he kept pointing to the length.
There's a penalty. 5-yard penalty. I guess offsides was called.
I'm guessing offsides, yeah.
Nope.
Ineligible substitution defense.
Yep. All right, so free 5 yards helps the Indians out right here. There's the snap. He rolls out to his right looking for number 24. Oh, dropped. It was a good throw over the linebacker, but number 24 for the Indians, Chelino Martinez, unable to haul it in. Good throw, though, by Mink on that one, Brad.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunate Chelino couldn't hold on here, but it'll be 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the Black Diamonds' 29-yard line.
The ball being moved back.
We have a holding penalty now against the Indians on that play.
I'm not seeing the flags fly very well from up here tonight. So it'll stay 2nd down and be 2nd and 18 for the Indians. Brad, you got to get something positive right here. I mean, if you could get it to just 3rd and 10 and give yourself a chance on 3rd down, that's big. You got to imagine if you get it inside get it close to the 30, you're going to be in 4-down territory anyways.
Handoff is to Richards here, and he cuts it up the middle.
He's got room. That gets it to about the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. So it will be about 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9 for the Indians right here.
Great run there by Ethan Richards.
So I believe this is 4-down territory, so you don't have to get it all right here if you don't. I mean, take what they give you, basically. There's the snap, handoff. Nope, pulls it out. Quick pass over the middle. That'll be about right at the line of scrimmage, or right at the 1st down marker. He may be just short. I can't tell.
I can't either, but they're still showing 3rd down on the chain gang.
So it'll be 4th down now, I think.
No, I believe it's 3rd down.
Okay. 3rd and short. I don't know how this is possible.
We lost track of the downs during the penalty fiasco we had. So
there's the snap up the middle to Philpott. I believe
they got to push that pile.
Yeah, they're going to move that pile. I think he got it. Looks like they got him inside the 10-yard or 15-yard line right there. So 1st down, Indians, I believe, will be the call. Yep. So they are operating inside the 15-yard line now. 1st and 10 from just inside the 15. There's the snap. Nope, a little reverse play.
Yep, back to Philpott.
Up the middle, not much there on this one. About a gain of 2, maybe.
We're going to call it 1. 2nd and 9, ball on the 14 of the Black Diamonds with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the 1st quarter.
I would say it's probably a 2nd and short 9 because it looked like it was closer to 2nd and 8 than 2nd and 9 to me. But we are a little ways away. Mink in the gun. Philpott to his right. Trips to his right as well. Has a man over the middle. Little in front of him, almost intercepted. That'll bring up a 3rd and 9. Oh, 4th down, 4th and 9. I mean, oh my goodness, 3rd down. We'll get it straightened out quickly, folks.
We're going to blame that on our in-stadium PA announcer, Tana Duncan. So
Mink in In the gun, he has Richards to his left this time. He's going to fake the handoff, roll to his left, looks to pass. It's going to be
incomplete.
Little short on the pass there. That's a hard rollout for a right-handed quarterback to be rolling to his left on that play, especially when he has pressure in his face.
And it's the short side of the field.
Yeah.
You don't have any area for your receivers to work in.
Yeah. So let's see. It looks like they're going to kick it maybe.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Case and Dowdy.
Nope. They're going to go for it. 4th and 9. We're going for it, folks. At the 13-yard line. I would try to get something to Richards if at all possible. Drops back to pass. He has pressure.
Coming.
He's able to evade it. There's the man. He's still looking for somebody to throw to. He stays in bounds. He throws it. No good. Off the hands of his receiver. I think he might have been beyond the line of scrimmage when he released that, too. It was close.
I couldn't tell if it was that or it almost looked like he stepped out of bounds, too.
I could the feet were in bounds. I could definitely see that. I just couldn't see where he was throwing from. But
that will be a tough play. That'll be a turnover on downs for the Indians, which will give the ball back to the Black Diamonds on their own 13-yard line with just a little bit over 6 minutes left to go.
The defense did a good job last time. There was a penalty on the play. It got declined, obviously. So here we go. Black Diamonds in their second possession of the game will be starting from the 13-yard line. A lot different than starting from the 13-yard line on the other side of the field last time, Brad.
Yes.
See if Stilwell defense can put some pressure on them right here.
So Jackson's back in the shotgun.
You got a man in motion. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Good job by the Stilwell defense to shut that down right at the line of scrimmage.
I honestly don't know, Tyler.
There's a flag. There's some extracurricular activity right there. I'm going to guess they're going to get Chelino on that one.
You know, and this is
you can't get those penalties, Brad.
You can't. And I know this is a big game with a lot of emotions because it is a rivalry game, but you got to keep your head about you. Those penalties can add up and end up, costing you not only field position, but sometimes a game, Tyler.
In a game that's going to be this closely contested as we expect, each penalty, especially those in the variety of 15-yard penalties, are going to just be so crucial. Personal foul.
I believe we're going to have offsetting.
Against Sallisaw.
Yeah, I think we're going to have offsetting here.
Personal foul. Yeah. Stilwell. So penalties offset. Stays first down. Well, Stilwell gets a break right there because I thought they were going to just catch the Chelino on that one. Sallisaw on the gun. Running back to the left. He's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. Pressure up the middle. He's off and running now. You got to go get him. Hit out of bounds there. Another flag on the play. My goodness.
I'm with you, Tyler. Where did the flag come in at?
It was deep in the secondary area, Brad. So
looks like we're going to have
probably
holding.
A hold or a block in the back or something. This is crazy. Holding against Sallisaw. That'll back them up. That is from the spot of the foul, though, so it doesn't back them up a whole lot. But it will remain second down, so it'll be 2nd and 4, I believe. Sallisaw will be in a pistol formation right here. So we've seen under center, we've seen shotgun, and he gets under center now. There's the snap, handoff up the middle. Good job by Stilwell to stuff that one right there at the get-go, forcing a big 3rd down right here. See if the Indians can get off the field.
That is Zyler Gonzalez with the stop.
Good job by the defensive tackle on that play. Five minutes remain here in the first quarter. Under center is Sallisaw on this play. It's going to be a quick snap. They're going to look for a halfback pass. Not there. He's going to drag him down. Almost intercepted.
Oh, man. Dustin Noisewater had his hands all over that and couldn't come down with the ball, but what a great play there.
I think Stilwell got a little lucky, Brad. It looked like they could have got called for a horse collar there in the backfield. Ref didn't throw the flag, so if there's no flag, there's no foul. So it will be fourth down with an opportunity to return a punt right here for the Indians. Looks like Stilwell's on safe punt return, making sure there's no fake ran against them right here. There's the punt. It will be a pretty good one, end over end. Takes a Sallisaw bounce, will roll out to just around the 30-yard line. So Stilwell will start their second possession of basically where they started their first possession, Brad. So as we approach the 4-minute, 44-second mark in the first quarter, it is time for our...
We're too early into the game for trivia. We can't go to trivia this early.
Come on, man. You not ready for it?
I'm not mentally prepared yet.
All right.
I'm seeing too much yellow. I think we're already in double-digit penalties with still 4 minutes to go here.
All right. Mink in the gun. Philpott to his right. Oh, drops the snap. Able to corral it, but will be tackled in the backfield for a big loss.
Yeah, that'd be about a 6-yard loss there. Unfortunately, not able to handle the snap.
So that's a tough start to the drive. Let's see if Stilwell can make some magic happen right here. Down to 4:20 left in the first quarter. All right, Brad, you got 2 minutes. At the 2-minute mark, around that next break in action, I'm giving you the trivia question.
All right. Meek is in the shotgun. Hands off to Richards.
Richards got some room if he gets a block. He's got a stiff arm. That will be a Stilwell Indians first down. Big run by Richards.
He just couldn't quite turn that corner, Tyler. He was very close to it, though.
If he had just a little bit longer arms, Brad, it was a donezo. Meek all alone in the backfield.
Stilwell up tempo here.
Snap. It's going to be a design run for the QB. He'll pick up about 2, maybe 3, get to the 50-yard line, giving them a second and 7, second and 8, somewhere around there.
Looks like we're going to call it 8.
3:25 remaining here in the first quarter. Stilwell on the move once again. Trying to get their first points, though. Mink in the gun. Richards to his left. He's going to pull it out. Little pass
right
over the
there.
top to number 2. I believe that is Shelley. Am I correct?
Yeah, Orange Shelley there with the catch.
Good little play design. Little pop pass over the middle. Fake it to Richards. That's what that Richards run does, though. It opened that up. Everybody sucks up when they see that ball put in Richards' belly. Shelley just leaks over the middle, and Mink puts it right on him. Mink in the gun with Philpott to his right this time. He's going to take the snap. It'll be
a quarterback keeper by Mink. He fell on his feet.
Tackle, and he gets tackled inside the 30.
Good.
4 or 5 on the run there.
Yeah, that's a great tough run there by Kane and Mink. You know, back to that previous play with the pass to Orange Shelley over the line of scrimmage, that was a play that we saw the coaching staff run frequently last year with Landon Robertson down on the goal line.
Yep. Stilwell in the gun. He will have Richards to his left. He'll have Trips to the right. There's the snap. Handoff to Richards up the middle. Makes one man miss. Get a nice little gain there. Close to the first down. They are giving it to him. Stilwell Indian first down. 2:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Stilwell on the move.
1st and 10, ball on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 22-yard line.
Richards in the backfield with Mink in the gun. There's the snap. It's going to be a little toss to Richards. He's trying to get to the corner. Unable to get there. It'll be a big loss.
And he stripped the ball. Have they blown the play dead?
He was dead. He was down. You might get a delay of game for them running all the way down the field with the ball. At least there should be one. So it'll be first down, or second down. And
It'll be a loss of about 6
so
for
second down
Stilwell.
and 16. Stilwell in the kind of same area that happened on the last drive, trying to overcome a negative play right here. Pulls it out, looking to throw deep. He has a man. Oh!
Overshot him.
Man, it was there.
Pass was intended for Dalton Christie.
So 3rd and 16, Indians looking. You don't have to get it all here, Brad. We've proven this is 4-down territory. You don't have to get it all. You just need to get something to make the next play more manageable. So Mink in the gun. He has Philpott to his right. He's going to be a rollout to the right, looking for somebody. Little pass there. Oh, good play by number 4 for the Black Diamonds, getting in that passing lane right there. That would be Parker Jackson, the QB.
If he would have been able to turn his eyes back to the center of the field, he had Trey Chukalate running wide open there.
So this will be, will they be punting or kicking?
It'll be.
Oh, they're going to kick it, Brad. They're going to give Dowdy a chance from. That'll be a 44-yard field goal. Let's see how this goes. I believe he has a strong enough leg. We've seen it. I think he got close to a 42 last year. I think we saw him kick.
Yeah.
Their kick is up
and
it doesn't have enough.
It does not.
No good. Nice looking kick, just short though for the Indians as they leave their second possession without any points. Sallisaw still up 3-0 with 1:20 left. All right, Brad, trivia time as we have a break in action right here.
All right, what we got?
When is the last time that Stilwell beat Sallisaw in back-to-back seasons? I'll give you a moment to think about it as we get back to action with Sallisaw starting the 3rd possession of the game. I will give you one clue. You are not alive.
Okay. Well, that eliminated my first guess. And I don't know what the... Having a conversation here amongst Coach Collins and the referees. Appears we've got everything sorted out.
Oh, man. It's not been the cleanest of games in terms of flags and referees and everything. So, chains getting moved back to the 20-yard line?
All right, 1st and 10 for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds.
Here we go. There's the snap. Going to be a handoff off the right side. He has some room there. Probably the best run of the night for Sallisaw, really.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Black Diamonds as we approach the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter. Whew. I sped that one up quick. All right, so Sallisaw went to a huddle on that one. For those that watch only modern football, huddles is where the players gather together. You got a
quarterback
little bit of
keeper
an
option here.
Christie took the cube. Oh, nice tackle by number 10 for the Indians. That would be Landon Baker? Is that right? Or 19, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was 19, Dustin Noisewater.
Nice tackle. He came out of nowhere like a missile. Oh, we got a holding call. So that'll back up the Black Diamonds. 19 seconds remain here in the first quarter.
At the rate these penalties are being called, we're going to have to ask Athletic Director Ron Littlejohn for some sleeping bags up here. This may be an all-nighter. All right, so 2nd and 16. Ball on the 25-yard line of the Black Diamonds.
Sallisaw under center, lone back in the backfield. Oh. Going to drop back to pass. He's got pressure on him. Throws it deep. That's going to be right along the sideline, not caught. He tried to toe tap that one, but he wasn't able to get those feet down and in the process dropped the ball as well.
So it'll be 3rd and 16 with 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Keep everything in front of you, Brad. Because right now you're in great position to just get it to 4th down. You'll get the ball back, and then you can go score. You moved the ball at will tonight. I mean, that ain't the problem. It's once you got down there, it's capitalizing on your opportunities. But here we go, in the gun for Sallisaw. Running back to his left, he's got a couple receivers here on the near side. He's going to be handed off on a jet sweep.
Yep.
It's going to be good tackle there by the Indians.
Wow. That was Malachi McNack and Dalton Christie double teaming.
There's a flag. They're going to get number 7, I think, Cole Grimmett on some extracurricular. We'll see if it's offsetting penalties, though. That him and the Sallisaw Black Diamond guy were chirping back and forth, and he did shove him. It's going to be against against Stilwell. That's a free 15 yards, an automatic first down. You knew what he was doing, and you still give into it right there. Man, that is not good right there. So free 15 yards for the Black Diamonds gives them an automatic first down as we end the first quarter. Sallisaw up 3-0 over the Indians. It's been a close contest. Stilwell's moved the ball. Just don't have any points on the scoreboard yet. All right, Brad. I asked you this question for our Friday night trivia. When is the last time that Stilwell has beaten Sallisaw in back-to-back seasons?
And I've got an answer.
All right.
I'm not saying it's the right one, but I've got an answer. I'm going to go 1977 and 78.
You are wrong.
Okay.
All right. It was 1965 and 1966.
Okay.
In 65, Stilwell won 14-8. And in 66, which was Joe White's first year as head coach for the Stilwell Indians, they won 20-6.
Okay.
Bonus question to redeem yourself. When was the last time Stilwell beat Sallisaw at home in back-to-back seasons? There was a Roosevelt in the president's office for 1 year of it. Maybe both years.
32 and 33?
43 and 44.
Okay.
Thank you to Greg Stilwell for that trivia question.
I was going to say, you blew some dust off some books somewhere to find that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the second quarter here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium. Sallisaw Black Diamonds up 3-0 on your Stilwell Indians. Snap is back. Handoff, number 23 for Sallisaw.
Tackle.
Tremendous tackle. Great effort there by...
I believe that was Grimmett. No. Number 5.
It's going to be Trey Chukalate.
Trey Chukalate.
And Grimmett checking back in for Richards.
All right, so 2nd and long, 2nd and 8 for the Black Diamonds here. Stilwell looking to get them behind the chains once more. Draws back to pass. He's got some time. He's looking. He's going to throw it along the sidelines. It's going to be dropped.
No, it was dropped.
Dropped. No catch.
Incomplete.
There's no way that they give that catch to him. He dropped it. There's no way that you can catch that.
No. The ball was out on the ground.
Yes,
there we go.
Incomplete pass. I don't know why it took that long to make that call. Whew.
In all fairness to the line judge here, she was obstructed on the view of actual completing the process due to the players on the Stilwell sideline, but it was clearly evident to us here in the press box that he did not complete the process of a catch.
3rd and 8 for the Black Diamonds.
Unlike Des Bryant, who did complete the process of a catch in the NFC Championship game in Green Bay years ago.
Yes, as he stretched for the pylon.
And if you can't tell, there's some salty Dallas Cowboys fans up in this press box.
Every stinking time.
All right, 3rd and 8. Sallisaw Black Diamonds have to go here. Ball on their own 35-yard line.
He'll be alone in the gun, Brad, as he runs.
And Stilwell appears to be bringing some pressure right here, Tyler.
Oh, they're coming right up the middle trying to get to him. They got pressure.
And they flushed him out.
The pocket. He throws it. It's going to be caught along the sidelines. That will be right at the first down marker. It looks like he might be just shy.
She's giving him a first down.
Man, I don't know. That I would want a measurement if I'm Coach Collins. Oh, okay. No measurement. We're just going to move it. How do you not measure that?
It appeared to be short from our vantage point, and I'm assuming.
I am looking right down the line, Brad.
Yeah. Fans at home, you got a good look at that one. Appeared to be a couple yards short, but we're going to roll with 1st and 10 for the Black Diamonds on that completion. Ball on their own 43-yard line.
Alone in the gun once more. He drops back. He throws it deep.
And it's a wobbler.
That's floating up there. That's going to be high above. Ball falls to the ground.
Oh.
Nobody catches it. So incomplete pass.
Good job there by Talon Hawk Holmes.
Man, I'm still flabbergasted that they don't at least measure that.
Well, the pass was completed on the opposite side of the field from the chains.
Yeah. And when he went out of bounds, the ball was on the inside of the chains, not the outside of it. Play's already done.
We digress.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Again, ball on the 43-yard line.
Going under center once more is the QB, Parker Jackson. He's going to hand it off the right side.
Good tackle by Orange Shelley.
Good gang tackle there. You got number 20 Holloway and number 44.
I'm sorry, Holloway, not Orange Shelley. Holloway.
44 on the assist. That would be Hunter Miller. Do we have another flag?
It appears we have a personal foul.
I think they're calling offsetting. Oh my gosh. It was that back here in the secondary away from the play, so I didn't see what happened.
Offsetting penalties here, personal fouls on both teams. So it'll still be 3rd and 10.
2nd and, or is it 3rd and 10?
It's 3rd down.
That says 2nd down.
The chain gang hasn't changed it yet. There we go. We're 3rd down. All right. No penalties here for Stilwell. Let's see if we can get him to punt the ball away to us.
All right. Get off the field right here.
Jackson's in the shotgun, flank to the right.
Drops back to pass. He's going deep once more. I think that's going to be connected for a touchdown. That puts the Black Diamonds up 9-0. That was a nice pass. Hit him in stride. Good call by the former All-American Sooner over there, Mark Hudson.
Great play design, Tyler. That was just a straight go route.
Yeah.
Speed on speed.
Yeah, the safety right there got his heel stuck in the ground, and they just ran by him, unfortunately.
PAT is up, and it is
blocked! You got to pick it up and go. Oh, I don't think in high school you can you?
We watch too much football on Saturdays, folks. All right, so
keeps it at 9-0. Sallisaw up. 10-14 remaining here in the second quarter. Man, I wish we had the ability to watch replay.
We're not there yet, but hopefully we will be soon.
The Indians will, I think this will be their 4th possession of the game. Is that right?
I believe so.
Then that personal foul that happened there on 3rd and 16, or even after the play. I mean, that was a backbreaker.
Yep. It's inexcusable, and how many times we talk about this? How many times it's always the second guy that gets caught and flagged. Mm-hmm. It's never the instigator.
I watched it from right up here, and the Sallisaw player was instigating it from the get-go, and all I saw was Grammett trying to move his arm off move the Sallisaw's guy's arm off of him, and they threw a flag. These guys like throwing them, of course. So
they do, and I'm sure they come in here understanding that it is a hotly contested match between two rivals, so they're probably going to call a close game, just kind of set a tone early. But kickoff here from Sallisaw Black Diamonds with 10-14 left to go in the second quarter.
Oh, can you get a false start on kickoff? There's the little pooch kick once again. Fair catch called at the 35-yard line.
That was made by number 4, Lucas Stanley.
So, Stilwell Indians will start from the 35-yard line. They've moved the ball all night long, Brad, and came up empty. And once they get down there, I think they've gotten all their possessions inside the 20 or close to it, and just haven't been able to capitalize once they get down there. Meek in the gun, Richards to his right. A lot of room here on our side. Oh, nice spin move by Richards to avoid the initial tackler.
Great effort by him to get back to.
Another flag. I don't know who they got on this one. Sorry.
I'm not either, but I think we might have got Richards because he was pushing down at the bottom of the pile after the ball had been stripped from him.
But the whistles had blown the play dead, so the strip wouldn't have counted. There was players pushing Richards while he was there. Unsportsmanlike conduct, personal foul against Sallisaw.
Okay.
While Richards was on top of the Sallisaw player, there was players pushing him down as well. So I think that's what they saw, especially from where the flag came from. So that'll be a free 15 for the Indians. Moves them inside Sallisaw territory. And we're only in the second quarter. The emotions are only going to get more heightened as this game wears on. So keeping your composure is going to be even more critical. And the play was blown dead as it was started. I don't get what's going on.
And I don't see a flag.
Sallisaw coach was like halfway on the field.
It's my understanding of the rules of football that once the ball is set in play, it's go time. And without a flag being called, I'm not sure what the delay is. All right. Let's try this again. We're going to run it back. 1st and 10, ball on the Black Diamonds 48-yard line.
Ball faked up the middle is on the QB draw is Kanan Mink there. Gains about 5 or 6.
I always thought if I played high school football, I'd be number 88 like Michael Irvin. The sad thing is you got to be a receiver to wear that number, and I ran like a 5'2", 40, so.
Ball thrown over the middle to number 5.
Oh, great move by Trey Chukalate.
Down the side, and he gets tackled about the 15-yard line.
Trey Chukalate with the juke and some moves afterwards.
Little juice after the catch right there. Brad, you would be number 12. And not Tom Brady, but Landry Jones.
Landry Jones. If I could throw the ball like Landry Jones, I would have went out for football.
If you were a little bit faster, I'd give you Trevor Knight.
All right, Mink back in the shotgun.
QB run again right up the middle. He's got room.
He's got room all the way in.
Touchdown, Indians!
Great response there by Stilwell after the bomb touchdown pass from the Black Diamonds to come back down, score, and they are a PAT away from either making this a 2 or a 1-point game.
They got the free 15 yards on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there, and 2 plays later it was into the end zone. So they will be going for 2, it looks like.
And a direct snap formation with Ethan Richards.
Takes the snap. He's going to run to the right. He's going to get into the end zone. And
no
the
problem.
2-point conversion is good for the Indians, as that makes it a 9-8 game. Sallisaw on top still by 1. Great crowd tonight for the Indians here. I mean, a packed house for homecoming. You got the stands are full. All around the fence is full. You got a great turnout by Sallisaw, Brad. I mean, this is what Friday Night Lights is all about.
Absolutely. We had the fireworks going off.
All right, so Stilwell finally gets some points on the board after they've had a lot of offensive success tonight, Brad. I mean, moving the ball, they've hit their normal chunk plays, they've hit some big chunk plays, and they finally score from a ways out this time. I mean, a nice run there by Kanan Mink after a big-time catch and run by number 5, Trey Chukalate. All right, Mason Dowdy kicking off for the Stilwell Indians right here. Kick is away and will be down to about the 25-yard line. Fielded.
And they're going to lateral it back.
Yeah, trying to get another big. Oh, we got a flag here.
We got a fight going on, full-blown fight going on over here.
What is going on? My goodness.
I don't know, but we had a helmet off for a Sallisaw Black Diamond player, and then a scuffle going on down on the ground.
I'm going to guess both get penalized here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been more laundry on the field than I think I've seen all year, Brad, combined.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the official call. We're going to have a personal foul against Sallisaw, personal foul against Stilwell. Offsetting penalties. Once again.
And I'm going to be honest with you, Tyler. I'm not sure any of the officiating crew actually saw how it all unfolded because of the lateral pass that took place.
Yeah, I mean, the action was pulling you away from where the penalty was occurring, like you said. At some point, whichever way you're going to call it, if you're going to accomplish anything with calling these personal fouls or unsportsmanlike penalties, you're going to have to call it on somebody.
Yeah.
Offsetting penalties aren't going to do anything.
And Coach Collins is having a discussion with the line judge and the head ref. right, so it will be 1st and 10, ball on the Black Diamonds 30-yard line.
All right, so Sallisaw will start there. I believe their 5th or 6th possession of the night. At the 30-yard line. And we have refs over there talking to Coach Hudson.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of hey, let's calm it down. We're having a lot of unsportsmanlike penalties. Get control of your players.
8:53 remaining here in the first half. Sallisaw 9, Stilwell 8.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10, ball on 31-yard line. Jackson back in the shotgun. I know it's a direct snap to the back.
Good tackle there by the corner. I believe that was Martinez.
Yeah, great open field tackle by Chalino Martinez. Limits the gain for Sallisaw to about 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 7 coming up for the Black Diamonds. And Cooper Jackson is now under center.
Oh, okay.
Direct snap again to Cooper Jackson. He's got the left side covered.
Tackle. We have 1st down for the Black Diamonds.
Parker Jackson is a senior. Cooper Jackson is a sophomore. We're wondering out in the booth if they are of relation. And it looks like Parker has come back in.
Okay, so Parker, nope, still Cooper. Takes the snap, another QB run, gonna be great tackle there by Blaine Holloway, I believe.
Blaine Holloway has been everywhere in the middle of the field tonight. Be 2nd and 10. It actually looks like they lost about a half yard here.
Yeah, so 2nd down. Sorry. Keeping them behind the chains. Drops back to pass, going to go deep. Overshot on that one. So 3rd and long. I don't see any flags on the play. Having to scan after every play now.
The times of them not throwing one have definitely been in the minority tonight.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so 3rd and 10 to go for the Black Diamonds. Ball on their own 42-yard line. 6:51 left to play here in the first half.
Jackson alone in the backfield.
Indians showing pressure.
In the gun formation.
And here they come.
In the middle, right at him. The ball's going to be thrown deep, going to be overshot. Yeah. You can count that one to the pressure that came right up into his grill on that one, Brad. So 4th and 10. I imagine they'll be punting it away. Still will be getting the ball back with about 6:30 remaining, 6:40 remaining, depending how long the return takes. 19 for the Indians back to return. That would be Dustin Noisewater. He's got some speed. Let's see if he can get some time to set up a return right here.
Interesting formation here for Sallisaw.
There's the snap. It's going to be a fake.
Yeah, it is a fake, but Tony, there we go. They finally punted it. Just let it go, let it go.
Interesting. It wasn't I guess that was like a fake punt option kind of play right there. They were, if it would have been there, they would have took off. But good job by Stilwell forcing him to punt it.
It was a great job by Tony Wolf on the pursuit.
That, and it was a good job by the punter, honestly, to get as good of a punt as he did. Punted it down to about the 15-yard line. Is that right?
We're going to place it on the
16?
16-yard line.
Stilwell starting probably their worst field position of the night, I'd say. Meek in the gun. He's got Philpott, I believe, to his right. Takes the snap. Going to be a QB run. Going to be dragged down from the collar in the backfield. No flag. Second and a very long. Brad, what would you be looking to do right here?
You know, we haven't heard a lot from Dalton Christie tonight, and I would like to see them air it out and give Dalton an opportunity. He's got a lot of one-on-one coverage. I'd like to see if they could take advantage of that.
Hand it off up the middle. Richards got some room. He's shaking and baking. He gets it to the 20-yard line, so it'll be about 3rd and 6. There's a flag. There's another flag.
And this one's going to be on Richards.
My goodness. Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Sallisaw. Number 1, I guess, is what. Oh, I thought they called.
He pointed towards Sallisaw, but I think he was.
Oh, my goodness.
So that'll be half the distance to the goal. Ball will be placed on the 13-yard line.
So it was against Richards. He just pointed to Sallisaw instead of Stilwell. So 3rd and a very long, because that penalty was after the play. So probably a run play of some sort coming up right here. No,
They are going to pass it.
Pass. Throwing it deep. Flag.
And flag's coming, yeah.
They're going to get him with the tug right there.
Yeah, he had a hold of Dalton Christie's jersey the whole way down that sideline. They're going to get a hold.
Either way,
on
it's a first
Sallisaw.
down.
Yeah.
He grabbed him on the shoulder pad right there as they were running down the sideline, Brad, and kind of tugged him a little bit. Right, ref had a great vantage point of it. Threw the flag immediately. Just a matter of if they're going to call holding or defensive PI right there. Here's the call. Going to be a defensive holding against the Black Diamonds. I believe it's an automatic first down.
Yes, it is.
Maybe that's only in the NFL that it's an automatic first
Okay,
down.
so it's going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Indians.
All right.
And we have another stoppage.
What's going on? The refs don't know what's going on now. So we're going to have another conference in the middle of the field.
We just heard our neighboring broadcast team for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds say they're having to fill a lot of airtime.
I know the feeling. Okay, so I think we can officially get going again. It'll be 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1.
3rd and a long one, it looks like.
And handoff is to Mink. He's going to get stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got it.
Nope.
Do you kick it? Or do you go for it?
I
Brad?
think you just go for it.
5th game of the season. Can't hope.
We did. I mean, it looks like we did lose a yard there on that play.
4th and 2 from inside your own 25.
And we are going to punt. Dowdy is coming on the field.
I mean, you don't want to give them that field position, Brad. You're only down 1. If it was a tied ball game, I may, but a field goal right there for them, you're going to have to call timeout. Somebody's going to call timeout, right?
Either that or they're going to take a delay of game, so.
You don't want to do that. You're giving them even better field position.
We got a delay of game against Stilwell. So push it back 5 more yards, be 4th and 7. Ball on the 19-yard line now.
All right, so we are getting back to it. Will be punt formation.
Be a fake here.
Fake. He's running. He throws it. Oh my goodness! He had Christie running all alone down the middle of the field. Brad. It was 4th and 1, 4th and 2.
I would be on board with the call at 4th and 1. That is a lot harder call to make at 4th and 7. So the ball will be first, Sallisaw Black Diamonds ball on the Stilwell Indians 19-yard line.
Okay, so Sallisaw with a big-time opportunity right here. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Good tackle by the Indians. No gain on the play. Maybe even a short loss.
Yeah, it'd be big time here, Tyler, for the Indians defense if they could hold Sallisaw to a field goal.
A longer field goal at that. Jackson going to be in the gun. His running back will be to his right. He has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap. Going to throw it to the back corner of the end zone. It's going to be up, and good job by the defender to knock that away in the last second. It was a pretty good pass by Jackson.
It was, but a great help from the safety coming over.
So 3rd and very long for the Black Diamonds right here. All right, Jackson in the gun, running back to his right. He has 2 receivers to the right. He's got 1 receiver in motion. It's going to be a little handoff receiver pass right here. Going to be out. Nope, incomplete. So Indians are able to hold them right there to a 4th and 10. Let's see if they kick it. I would imagine they would, Brad. It's from right there. It's about a 37-yarder. I think they'll try to kick it. The first kick he had tonight was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was. It was a good kick. But it looks like they're
keeping the offense on the field.
Leaving the offense out there. Jackson will remain out on the field.
We're going to call timeout.
And it sounds like Coach Hudson wants to talk it over. So with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go, Sallisaw Black Diamonds facing a 4th down and 11 to go, ball on the Stilwell Indians 20-yard line, and the debate is ongoing of, do we kick the field goal or do we go for it?
If it's me, I kick it. You have a chance to put your team up by where they'd at least need a touchdown to take the lead. I mean, and the way they've moved the ball tonight, points are at a premium. I mean, so I believe that they'll kick it, but after it's all said and done. But it looks like it'll still be the offense on the field. Jackson will be all alone in the gun. He'll have 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Tied in on the left side. Pressure coming up the middle, it looks like. Here they come. He evades the first guy,
but he's not going to get the second one.
Great job by the Indians, number 51.
Number 51, Corgan Guthrie with the stop.
Big time defensive play by the Indians as they get the ball back on downs. 3:46 remaining here in the first half. Stilwell looking to go down the field once more.
And Stilwell will get the ball to start the second half. In 11 now.
After that big play he had, now he's getting the crowd into it. That would be Guthrie. Drops back to pass as Mink. He's looking. He's going to go deep. The wobbler going to be not caught. I believe that's going to be offensive PI.
Yeah. This one's coming back. It'll be a 15-yard penalty the other direction.
Refs talking it out, but I would imagine the position that the Sallisaw player had, I would think it'd be offensive PI because the Stilwell receiver is trying to battle back through him. But at this point, I don't know why I'm trying to even guess what these guys are going to call. Pass interference. Oh, they're walking it off toward. That's against Sallisaw, Brad. I would have had that going the other way. So a break here for the Indians as the clock approaches 3:25 for the
I will say this.
first half.
I will say surprising, and Christmas came early.
That, and I mean, that's a tough break for the defense. You're in position now, but an underthrown ball gets you in a bad spot. Run right up the middle for Mink.
And he's showing the speed, and he lost the ball.
And it's going back the other way. What?
And he's gone. That's a touchdown.
Stilwell quit chasing him like it was blown dead. Did he step out of bounds?
No. The call on the field is touchdown.
Did he step out?
There's some confusion here between the referees on that side.
I think he stepped out, Brad. So it was a fumble. Sallisaw does have possession, but I think he stepped out on the return. Yeah, because I was wondering why Stilwell just stopped pursuing him along that sideline.
All right, so turnover here by Stilwell, not a touchdown though. Score remains 9-8 in favor of the Black Diamonds with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. It'll be first down, Black Diamonds ball on the Stilwell Indians 46-yard line.
Jackson will go under center for the Black Diamonds. Drops back to pass. Looking for a man, doesn't have much. He's going to throw it to the out route, overthrows his guy. He did have a guy right there, though. Just overthrew him. Now, I see all these footballs flying from the sideline, going back to the sideline right now, and I think every one of them is a flag after. Got some kind of PTSD going on.
Over under 20 flags in this first half.
Oh, my gosh, over. Hard over.
28.
Man, that's approaching it. It's probably somewhere around there. Parker in the shotgun formation, running back to his right.
Trips to the right.
He drops back to pass, looks to, oh, he's going to be
Holloway again.
He makes another big play. Big time sack. You need a timeout right here if I was coach, but he's going to get one, I think. Maybe not. No timeout yet.
No timeout.
Keep everything in front of you right here. 2:35 remaining in the half. I think they have all 3 timeouts remaining for Stilwell.
They do have all 3 timeouts.
Sallisaw, no rush right now. Going to run their play clock all the way down.
Here's the snap.
Oh,
right through the line, but there's a screen.
Oh, my goodness. He almost intercepted that.
What a play by Hunter Miller. Had a chance to catch the ball.
It may be 6 if he catches it.
Yeah. All right, so it'll be 4th and 17. Ball on the Black Diamonds' own 47-yard line, and they will be forced to punt here with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. As Tyler just said, Stilwell has all 3 timeouts.
Defense stepped up in a big way right there, Brad, after the turnover by the Indians offense.
And here's that same formation, Tyler, that we saw them run out and kick at the last minute.
You got to stay plugged onto your guys or they will try to throw it over the top of you. Nice little boot there. Takes a Stilwell bounce and will be down to about the 25-yard line, just shy of the 25-yard line. Stilwell will have 75 yards to go with 2:09 remaining here in the first half. All 3 timeouts remain, though, for Coach Collins. All right, so Mink in the gun. He got running back to the left. He's going to roll out to his left. Not much there. He's going to put it on the ground again, Brad. I think Sallisaw got on it.
The ball is Sallisaw Black Diamonds.
Just ball security was not good right there. Mink slams his helmet down in frustration. Loose with the football on the rollout. Sallisaw got their hands on it, knocked it out, put it on the ground, and they were able to jump on it. And they have some pretty good field position right here. So Parker Jackson will be under center. Handoff up the middle. Nope, little pitch out to the left. Good job by the Indians to string that one out and keep him from getting a bigger play there. Be about a 5-yard gain, I believe. Minute 45 remaining here in the half. Sallisaw still up by 1. Second and 5 coming up. Clock is ticking. Minute 27 remain.
Jackson under center again.
Gonna fake the handoff, roll out, pitches
Oh,
on the ground. Recovered by Stilwell.
That is Tony Wolf with a fumble recovery with a minute and 11 seconds left to go.
So again, the offense turns the ball over for the Indians, and the defense is right there to pick them back up. Stilwell has a minute and 11 left in this game, or in this first half. They still have all 3 timeouts, Brad.
Absolutely.
The rollouts have not worked tonight, especially rolling to the left. I'd be interested to see if we see that come up much more.
All right, so Mink is in the shotgun, flanked by Philpott.
Drops back to pass in the pocket. Looking. Going to take off running. Gets out to his right. Still scrambling. Throws it. Going to be
intercepted.
Third straight turnover by the Stilwell Indians offense.
So after the turnover, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Sallisaw Black Diamonds. Ball on the Stilwell Indians 35-yard line.
Brads, when's the last time Ethan Richards touched the ball?
I don't know. I can't tell you. It has been a little bit.
Was it the 2-point conversion?
I think the 2-point conversion might be the last time he's touched the ball. All right. Defense has to hold strong here for Stilwell with 1 minute, 3 seconds left to go. Jackson under center.
Nope, we're going to get a false start or no illegal substitution probably on the defense. Illegal substitution against Stilwell. He had a man running off the field as the ball was snapped.
I want to give you a quick update, Tyler, of some scores. Surprising. Score at halftime, Broken Bow 6, Fort Gibson 24.
Wow. Where's that at?
That is at Fort Gibson.
Okay.
All right, Jackson back under center here. 1st and 5 now to go with 1 minute 3 left.
Running back in the backfield, they got receiver in motion. Going to be handed off up the middle. Good gain there, about gain of 3 for the Black Diamonds.
Clock is ticking. It will now be down to under 45 seconds here. And there is no sense of urgency here by the Black Diamonds offense. Clock under 40. Jackson under center. Takes a snap. He's dropped back. There'll be a miscommunication between him and his receiver. Almost intercepted there.
Receiver running the post, receiver was running the post route. Jackson threw the flag route.
And that was Talon Hawk Holmes that almost came up with the interception. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here by Sallisaw with 32 seconds left to go.
3rd and 2? 3rd and 1?
3rd and 1.
Long one. 3rd and a long one.
All right, other scores around 4A4. Poto is at Medill tonight, and that game is tied 7-7 at halftime.
Wow.
In the other game rounding out 4A4 is Ada is at Hilldale, and that game is in the 2nd quarter, and that game is tied up at 7.
Shows you the depth and the difficulty of this district, Brad. I mean, this district is absolutely loaded.
I mean, the one that's surprising to me, we talked earlier about Fort Gibson having a down year, but to be up by 18 against Broken Bow, and I understand that's a home game, but Broken Bow is an elite program, and that score really surprises me, Tyler. All right, we're going to come back to action here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium. 3rd down, 2 to go. 32 seconds left to go here in this first half with the Black Diamonds leading your Stilwell Indians 9-8. Jackson will be in the shotgun. Empty backfield.
Pressure up the middle. Stilwell, he's able to get outside the pocket. That's going to be
almost intercepted. But great pressure there by Tony Wolf on Jackson to force the incompletion.
Chick-fil-A, the man on the defensive side there.
Again, get a hold. Black Diamonds.
Well, that will hurt field goal chances. 25 seconds remain here in the first half. Sallisaw still up by 1 as the score is 9-8. Stilwell's turned the ball over 3 times. Sallisaw has turned the ball over once, I believe.
Back deep to receive for the Indians is none other than number 1, Ethan Richards. Sallisaw's first couple of kicks have been pooch kicks to the up men, so we'll see if that trend continues here.
Okay, as hopefully y'all are joining in on this new stream. It is Sallisaw 9, Stilwell 8 as we begin the second half right here. Fair catch at the 34-yard line for Stilwell as they will start the second half with the ball as they deferred in the first half and were able to kick off to begin the game. We were talking during break, Brad and I, about, Stilwell's really moved the ball this game and moved it well, but a lot of the drives have been stifled by either penalties or turnovers, and it's just really hurting right now.
So we're going to have Kanan Mink in the shotgun formation with Ethan Richards to his left to start the second half.
He drops back to fumble. He picks it back up.
Picks it up by Mink.
No, that's Richards down the sideline.
Yeah,
he's going to get about.
Yeah, we're gonna get a hold right here by number 2, Orange Shelley.
Got another flag in the backfield. There'll be a hold, as Brad said, against number 2, Orange Shelley, and that will cost the Indians a big gain once again. So they'll be having 1st and 20 to start this series. So, 1st and 20 for the Indians after the holding penalty. Backs them up to the 25-yard line. They've overcome it multiple times. Let's see if they can do it again. He has a lane up the middle. He's going to get about 10 back. So he gets the penalty yards back right there. Sets up a 2nd and 10. Seeing no flags on the field, the play will stand for about just over a 10-yard gain.
Good tough run there by Kanan Mink on the quarterback keeper.
Gain of 11 officially. No, 12 officially. As it's 2nd and 8. All right, so Mink in the backfield, Philpott to his left. He's going to hand it off to Philpott up the middle. He's dragging some defenders with him. Minimal gain there as he gets to about the 38-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 6. Or 3rd and 6, I'm sorry. Brad, what are you looking at right here? You've had multiple things work. Richards around the end has worked multiple times. The QB Reed pulling it out of the belly of the running back, throwing a little pass over the top has worked. What are you thinking?
I'm kind of liking the pass over the top that they had ran previous, but it looks like we're going to have a quarterback keeper here by Kanan Mink.
He's not going to get there.
No, he's not. He'll be stopped at about the 42-yard line.
Be 4th and 2, 4th and 1, somewhere right in there. You got to imagine he's going for it. Put in your big package and just try to blow him off the line. 4th and 1. Probably about 1.5 yards for the Indians. They'll be in. It's Richards taking the direct snap right here. Going to put Chick-fil-A in motion. Going to hand it off to Chick-fil-A. He's going to got to get north and south. Good effort there.
I think he did. Yeah, he got it.
Nope. Ball was out. Did they give it?
No, they called forward progress right there at about the 46-yard line of Stilwell.
That will be a 1st down then. Good effort by Chick-fil-A. First down, Stilwell Indians. All right, so Mink back in the gun. He has Philpott to the right. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 receivers on the far side. He's going to drop back to pass, looking over the middle. He's going to go deep. That is going to be,
hey, a catch.
Nope, waving it incomplete.
I don't know. I mean, that was.
2 Black Diamonds had a chance at that pick. And then off the deflection, Christie almost caught it. So you had three players, 2 defenders, and then the receiver have a chance to catch that one.
I need replay.
We'll talk to the AD, see if we can't get a big video board here at the stadium.
I would love to see a replay of that.
All right, Mink in the shotgun has running back. He has Richards to his right this time. 2 receivers here on the near side. Going to have a whistle. Flag on the play.
They have a false start here against the Indians.
Yeah. False start against Stilwell will back them up 5 yards. It's been the story tonight, Brad. Little momentum, and then it gets derailed by either the turnovers or the penalties. And the offense will have their chance to overcome once again.
So it'll be 2nd and 15, ball on the Indians' own 46-yard line.
The left side of the line looks really far off the ball right there. Oh, he's going to scramble. Nothing there. He's got to hold on to the ball so he doesn't lose it. He just chunked that at the head official. I don't think the official took too kindly to that. 3rd and a mile, Brad.
Yeah, and really where these penalties hurt you is getting you off track from what you like to do.
Yeah.
You know, we're really good at running with Richards on 1st and 2nd down, getting the 5 and 6 yard plays, and you can't do that when you have 3rd and 21 to go.
All right, we got another whistle.
We're going to get a delay of game, so now it'll be 3rd and 26 for the Indians.
Sallisaw has all the momentum right now, and their fans and their players are into this. So Stilwell with the ball, 3rd and a mile. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to roll to his right, looking deep, throws it back across the middle, through the hands of Richards, incomplete. Bring up 4th down, and the QB is down again after getting hit.
That was a pass that I think if Richards could have come down with at the 50-yard line, you might have considered going ahead and going for it.
I think he would have, Brad. I mean, because that would have only been a probably a 4th and 6.
Yeah. Instead, we're going to be punting here, so it'll be Case and Dowdy back to punt.
Got some Indians running off the field. There's some speed there by number 79. Not the greatest of punch right there.
So that's going to be about a punt with a net gain of 12.
Brad, I'm going to be honest with you. All the flags that we've seen tonight, I haven't seen a sideline warning. And from our vantage point over there, it may be different. It may be actually different than what it looks like. But Sallisaw's coaches seem to be on the field a lot.
Yeah, and their team too, especially, you know, with big plays going on, seem to be getting closer and closer to the edge of that sideline.
Oh. All right, the defense once again is being called upon to carry the weight of this game so far. Let's see what they can do. If they can, you know, they've been put in this position a few times now, and they've stopped them every time. Outside of that one big pass play, Brad, I mean, the defense has just done a terrific job tonight.
So 1st and 10 for the Black Diamonds, ball on the 42.
All right. So Jackson, he's going to motion out. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back. It'll be up the middle. Nice lane there for him. He's going to get it out to a 1st down.
Yeah. It's a good patient run there by number 2, Cooper Jackson. So it'll be Cooper Jackson taking the direct snap for Sallisaw. He'll be keeping it again, run up the middle, be about another 8-yard gain for Cooper Jackson.
Now next week, Stilwell will be back home again as they take on the Fort Gibson Tigers. For those coming out to the game, that is a Thursday night game. If you're going to tune in, of course, again, still Thursday night game. So make sure you stay aware of that. If you plan on attending or watching, we will be playing some Thursday night lights action instead of Friday night. A lot of motion right there by the Black Diamonds offense. Doing more of this direct Wildcat stuff, and it's been working all the way down the field so far.
Ooh.
Man, a heavy collision up there along the sideline.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 18-yard line of the Stilwell Indians. Cooper Jackson, shotgun formation again, another keeper right up the middle this time, and he's going to go just short of the goal line.
And Brad, it's like watching K-State and Adrian Martinez. Like, it's just gashing them with the QB run.
Opening up those fresh wounds. All right, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Black Diamonds. Ball on the 2-yard line.
I'd expect you're going to see more of the same. Well, no.
We're going to go under center here with Parker Jackson and number 7 in the backfield. It'll be a quarterback sneak for Parker Jackson.
He might have got in. No signal yet. Nope. Good stop by the Indians. Pushed it to a 2nd down now. A fumbled snap, just anything right here would be big. If they go into the Wildcat formation, snapping it over the guy's head, you just need something to go your way right here. Snap back to Cody Jackson, and it's going to be into the end zone for a Black Diamonds touchdown.
So that'll push the lead for the Black Diamonds up to 8, pending the PAT.
I said Cody Jackson. That is actually Cooper Jackson. Cody Jackson was a former OU receiver.
And so we'll see what the Sallisaw Black Diamonds decide to do here on the point after attempt. Looks like their offense is
staying on the field.
Staying on the field.
So they'll look to push this to a 9-point or a 10-point lead.
And direct snap to Jackson again.
Did he get it?
He's got in.
He's in, pushes that to a, is it 17 to 18?
It'll be a 9-point lead now.
Oh my goodness.
And we have
more laundry
flags again, so we'll hold off on putting the points on the board for the Black Diamonds, pending what the call is here on the field.
They don't seem worried about it, so I doubt it would take the points off the board. A lot of discussion.
Yeah, we're still waiting on a call here from the referees.
Personal foul against Black Diamonds, and then a personal foul against Stilwell. So another offsetting pair of personal fouls. This has got to be like the 8th one of the game at this point. My goodness. It's like I said in the first half, Brad, at some point, whichever way you're going to call it, you got to penalize somebody, because offsetting isn't stopping anybody from doing this stuff. Like, call it on somebody. Don't, like, be aware enough to know who the instigator was or something. Like, you gotta do something. Brad, we've seen pooch kicks all night long by the Black Diamonds whenever they've kicked off. Would you move Richards or somebody like that up closer, like try to sneak them into where they would be the one catching it and maybe bust one open.
Absolutely, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if the kicker has the leg strength to get it back behind them anyway.
Yeah.
So I would definitely move him up closer.
Another pooch kick going to be fair caught there at the 33, 32-yard line. I just feel like with that short kick that if Richards caught it, it would just mean making one cut or one guy miss, and he may be able to just bust it. All right, Brad, I know he had one touch that came back because of a holding call, I think, last drive, but he hasn't touched the ball a lot since he scored the 2-point conversion. You got to get him involved right here. You got to get Richards the ball. And as I say that, they hand it off to him down the right side. He's got a little room. He's going to get it out for about a 5-6-yard gain.
That's a good run there by Richards to get the offense going.
Yeah, a good positive play for the Indians right there. Second and 5 for the Indians as they trail by 9. Resetting the game clock. Going to hand it off to Richards again. He trying to get some blocks. He's still trucking. Took about 3 or 4 black diamonds to bring him down.
It'd be about a loss of 1. Actually, looks like they're going to give him a gain of 1. So it'll be 3rd and 5, ball on the Stilwell Indians 37-yard line with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Got to get a first down, Tyler.
QB Reed up the middle. He's got some room. He's got the corner. Now he's off and running. Can't make down the sidelines. He'll be pushed out of bounds about the 35-yard line into Sallisaw territory.
It's a great run right there by Kanan Mink. And we have a flag on the field.
And Stilwell players are walking their way back to where the flag was thrown, so that's not a good indication. And this will be another massive play that will be negated by a penalty that is yet to be told to us.
Holding. We'll have a Black Diamonds player down on the field with an injury.
Looks like a cramp situation,
yeah.
maybe. Not wanting to speculate on.
So we got a hold on Stilwell.
Looks like it'll be from the spot of the foul too, Brad.
They moved the ball back to the original line of scrimmage, did they not?
Yeah, but I think that's because the hold was so far down that it was the penalty was marked off from the spot of the foul, which brought it to actually.
It's a little bit closer to 3 yard.
Yeah.
So actually, it's going to be 3rd and a short 4.
Chain gang got it wrong. There it is. They got it reset. 3rd and 2. Gonna fake the handoff up the middle. He's gonna have the first down, and he gets a little extra. Man, Sallisaw is, I mean, to their credit, that when one guy's hitting an Indian, there's multiple Black Diamonds there.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Stilwell Indians. Ball on the 50-yard line. With just under 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Gotta keep feeding Richards right here. Everything should run through him from here on out. Hand off to Richards to the right side. He's got the corner. Cuts back. Gonna get about 4 yards. If you get 4 yards, that keeps you ahead of the chain.
Yep. So it'll be second and 6. Ball on the Black Diamonds 46-yard line. Be a quarterback keeper.
Yeah, and he's going to get probably 3, maybe 4. So they're staying, once again, they're trying to stay ahead of the chains and doing a good job. It'll be about a 3rd and 3. First down marker is just shy of the 40-yard line. And they have the ball just inside the 43. So it's a 3rd and short 3. Mink in the gun with Philpott to his left. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it. It will have the first down. He's still running.
Yeah, face mask coming in.
Tackle on 15 more for the Indians.
Good strong run there by Kanan Mink. Yeah, personal foul here. Face mask on the Black Diamonds.
Brad, you have to have points this drive.
Yep, I agree. Preferably a touchdown.
Sallisaw had all the momentum after that last touchdown, and the way the second half started. To answer with a touchdown right here would just be huge.
Yep, so that'll move the ball all the way down to the 11-yard line of the Black Diamonds.
Keep doing what you're doing right here. Either hand it to Richards or run that QB up the middle. It's working right now. Don't try to get too cute with it. He drops back to pass. Looks for the screen to Richards. He's got him up the middle. Gets hit inside the 5.
A great play there by Richards.
He is just so quick at accelerating. There's a flag. What's this one for?
We're going to have it on.
It's after the play.
We're going to have it on Richards, unsportsmanlike conduct on Richards.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, there was some extracurricular jawing going on.
A tale as old as time right here, Brad.
Hope the back judge is wearing his Fitbit tonight. He's getting his steps in.
They're going to have to ice their elbows. As many flags as they've thrown.
All right, so now this is going to bring up what's going to be 2nd and 18, Tyler.
You had it inside the 5, and now you backed it all the way up.
I'm sorry, first and 18.
So here we go. Keep doing what you're doing. You're getting a big enough chunks at running this, what you're doing, that I think you could still be fine, but you just put yourself in a tough spot. Over the middle to
good pass to Dalton Christian. He's
got young man.
Took 3 defenders with him. What a play by Dalton Christie. Perfect throw on the slant route from Kanan Mink. We have a Black Diamonds player that is down on the field.
Indian Dalton Christie showing some grown man strength as he carried him into the end zone. Don't care for the jumping around there right by the injured Black Diamond, but it looks like he's okay.
That was a laser thrown from Mink across the middle of the field.
But what strength after the play. 17-14 now after the touchdown. I imagine they'll probably go for 2, Brad.
No signs of Kenley Catron, so it looks like offense is staying out on the field.
All right, offense staying on the field for this 2-point conversion attempt. Probably, I would imagine that you're looking at probably the same type of play you ran on the first 2-point conversion. Richards being the direct snap back, wildcat back.
It looks like he's going to have Trey Chukalate flanked out to his left, too.
Yeah, they ran this down here earlier, and he actually handed it off to Chukalate. Chukalate had a big run on that play, I believe. Can't remember if there was a penalty bringing it back. I think there was, but... All right, so Richards will be taking the snap as the Wildcat back. There's the snap. He's going to run. He's got
going out wide.
He can get there. He got it. 16-17. Indians answer. 2:05 remaining here in the third quarter. This one is living up to the hype, Brad.
Great response there by Stilwell after giving up that drive and touchdown to the Black Diamonds to come back down the field, overcome the penalties. And add 8 more points to the scoreboard.
Do you Scott Frost this?
No. I don't Scott Frost anything. You got a man fired.
Short kick there, going to be returned. Kenley did kick that one, Brad.
Yeah. And we have an injured Indian on the field. That will be number 44, Hunter Miller.
Hunter's had some good plays tonight on the defensive side. Hopefully he's okay and is able to get back out there. He almost took one to the house.
Yeah.
Holding his elbow.
All right, so it'll be Sallisaw Black Diamonds ball. 1st and 10 on their own 40. Late substitution coming in here. Philpott coming in for the Indians on the end. Jackson, direct snap again.
You're going to have to figure something out with this. Because they've went to it over and over again.
It's time to overload the box. Make them beat you with, they have not passed once with Jackson back there at quarterback. Sorry, the younger Jackson. We're assuming they're brothers, but.
Yeah. One thing I've been impressed, though, Brad, is when Stilwell's decided to blitz up the middle, they're getting through.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way you attack it. Be like, hey, we're just going to come at you hard up the middle, like you said. Overload the box and just come hard. There's good pressure up the middle right there.
Yep. He still spins away from it.
Tackle.
Good tackle there by Trey Chukalate.
Get the first down.
Yep.
That was better, though. He got the first down, but that was better.
We've just gone under a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Looks like we're going to get at least one more play.
Play clock down to 13. Nope.
And here comes Jackson out wide.
Right up the middle. He has a hole. He cuts it back. Good tackle there to save a really big gain by Dalton Christie. And that will probably do it for the third quarter.
Yeah, they're actually calling their players over to their sidelines. So that will be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of the third, your Stilwell Indians are trailing the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 16-17.
Brad, how's the scores looking from around 4A4 right now?
Let me give you a quick refresh, Tyler, of what's going on in 4A4 this evening. As it stands right now, we have number 4 Poto is at Medill tonight. They are up 17-7. Remember, that game was tied at halftime, 7-7. Ada is visiting Hilldale tonight, and that game is now at 14. Ada has 14 to Hilldale's 21. That game is in the fourth, and that was also a game that was 7-7 at halftime. Broken Bow has come back from a 24-6 deficit and had 21 unanswered points. They now lead Fort Gibson 27-24, and that game is in the third quarter. The number 1 team in Class 4A, Cushing, is up 56-0 on Catoosa, and that game is at halftime.
Do we know how the team from up north?
We'll get an update here real quick on Westville Yellow Jackets. I believe their opponent was Okmulgee tonight.
Brad's looking up that score. Salisaw's about to start off this fourth quarter. They do have a 1-point lead right now. Going to keep it on the ground with the younger Jackson. He's right up the middle. Big hit there in the secondary, but he holds on to the ball and gets the first down.
So Westville's game is final. They won tonight, 20-18 over Okmulgee.
Congratulations to the Yellow Jackets on winning their homecoming contest. You know, Sallisaw, I mean, they're running it at will right now. They're going to keep taking this play clock all the way down. They're trying to shorten this game. Here comes a run off the left edge this time. He gets it. Big gain once again.
Good tackle there by Philpott.
It's like, this is just like Jalen Hurts style running right now.
Well, and if you're Sallisaw, why would you do anything different?
No, it's working. I'm not faulting them at all. I mean, it is definitely working right now. It's just they are going to speed this game up in the fourth quarter as much as they can. Or I shouldn't say speed. Shorten this game in the fourth quarter as much as they can. You're going to have to start blitzing, though.
Another direct snap. Closed in well by the Indians, but that'll be a first down.
Man up on the outside, Brad, and just bring everyone else you have.
I've really been impressed by Jackson's vision and patience, though, because he doesn't just take it and run. He waits for a lane to open up and then hits it.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously he's not Jalen Hurts, but it does remind me of how Jalen ran whenever he was at Oklahoma. Indians are able to string that one out.
Yeah, that was a good. We got another flag here. And looks like it's going to be a penalty against the Indians if it's any indication from the Sallisaw Black Diamonds players.
I don't know what, I couldn't see what the call could even be from that angle. I guess there's always a possibility of a face mask in there whenever it's that tight of a pile. From where it was also thrown, because
Personal foul. Okay,
against
Sallisaw. Oh, two personal fouls. Offsetting penalties.
Once again.
It'll be second down.
No, I think it stays first.
Does it stay first?
Yeah, I don't think the play counts. We should know by this point, Brad. We should have these rules memorized after tonight. All right. The scoreboard says first. The chain gang says second. All right. Scoreboard matches chain gang now, so we're going to go with second. 10:25 remaining here in the game.
2nd and 9 for the Black Diamonds. The younger Jackson back in shotgun formation. Direct snap again.
Indian did a good
And
job
there's
of
gonna be a
stringing it
holding.
out, and there's another flag.
I think this is going to be holding on the Black Diamonds, Tyler.
You have them at 3rd and 10. Do you take it or do you decline
Oh,
it?
I take it. I push him back.
I think that's the right call. It's just, you're trying to get that ball back as quick as possible right now.
The question I'm asking, is this 4-down territory for the Black Diamonds? This late in the game, you've already got it all the way down here.
I think if they get it inside, if it's like 4th and 9, 4th and 8, anywhere inside there, I think so. Especially with how well what they're doing.
So here's what you've done at 2nd and 20. You've made Sallisaw go back to how they had been calling plays. They've got to get the ball in the air, most likely to pick this up.
So 2nd and, as Brad says, 2nd and 20. Jackson under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle.
And it
Good
goes
job by the
nowhere.
Indians stuffing that one.
Great job by Malachi McNack.
Maybe a loss of a half yard right there, or a full yard. All
That was
right.
Malachi McNack and Kyler Robertson on the stop.
So 2 things right here. Keep them in front of you. Force the 4th down. And don't commit a penalty. What do you think Sallisaw does? Do they keep it on the ground?
I mean, how much do you trust Jackson? He's a senior.
I've seen him throw some good balls.
He's thrown some good balls. The touchdown pass in the first half comes to mind. I mean, that was right on the money, but
he will be taking the snap and calls for a timeout.
Yeah, calls for a timeout. Back to your point about the things to avoid. The penalty is first and foremost.
Yeah, it's during play and after the play right now. And Brad, I'll be honest with you, if Stilwell ends up pulling this game out, you can't give the defense enough credit for their performance tonight. They've done a fantastic job of keeping them in the game whenever a lot of circumstances was working against them. They answered the call almost every time.
Absolutely. Have been put in some less than desirable spots.
Yeah.
All right, well, so we'll see what the call is from the Black Diamonds. Again, 3rd and 20, ball on the Stilwell Indians' 28-yard line with 9 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this game.
All right, so this is a pretty big play, Brad. I mean, like we said earlier, if they got it to 4th and 10, you got to imagine they're going for it. If you can keep them at 3rd and longer than 15, they probably, I would have guessed they'd probably try a field goal. It's direct.
All right, so it's back to the direct snap. And he's picked up a lot of yards.
It's going to be 4th and 11, 4th and 12, somewhere in that range. It's more yards than you were wanting to give up in that situation.
I think we're attempting field goal here. Yep, we're hyping up the place kicker, which is number 39, Christian Taylor.
I'd be very aware of a fake.
It's going to be a deep field goal by high school standards, 37 yards.
Late substitution by the Black Diamonds. There's this high
snap.
It's got the distance.
And it's good.
Good. So it pushes the lead up to 20-16.
Just barely snuck over that crossbar.
Knuckleball after that high snap, but good job by the place kicker to put that one through the uprights.
You know, the hardest thing on the high snaps, Tyler, for a place kicker is the timing. Making sure it doesn't throw off your timing. You have to trust that your holder is going to be able to get the ball down so that way it doesn't throw you off your rhythm and you don't have a stutter step there.
That, and you got to hope that you're off that high snap, that your holder is able to get the ball down, but not only down, that he can flip it around and make sure laces are out. Because earlier this year there was a game that I don't recall who was kicking in it, but that exact thing happened, and they weren't able to get the laces turned out. And when he kicked it, it created all kinds of crazy spin, and they missed it, which cost them the game. But that high snap, you don't think it causes that many problems, but man, it brings a variety of things into it.
Yeah.
So credit to the holder, credit to the kicker. They're able to react appropriately right there and get something together. So you're going to have the short kick. Interesting formation here by the Indians on this return. A lot of space on both sides of this back man for the Sallisaw to put this kick. They're going to kick it. Fair catch called for about the 38-yard line.
Good catch by Talonhawk Holmes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is Noisewater. So great field position here for the Indians. They'll start the ball on their own 38-yard line with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go, trailing the Black Diamonds by 4.
All right, Stilwell's moved the ball whenever pretty successfully all night long. They put themselves in some bad spots with penalties and turnovers, but they have had success moving the ball, so I would imagine you'll see more. Run by Mink's going to get not much there, about a gain of 1. A yard and a half. I'm going to keep moving it up a little further, so it's going to be a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 for the Indians as we get under the 8-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
I like having Christie out there on an island with this cornerback. Because I know everyone is sucked in over there, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper from Mink. That's a good run by Mink. He'll be close to a first down.
Good job holding on to the ball by Mink.
But yeah, Christie's over there on an island, man.
Yeah,
at some point, you've got to take a shot.
I didn't even see him. Oh.
And we're going to be short of the line to gain by
a yard,
if that, inches. The line to gain literally looks like the 48.5-yard line. Or 47.5-yard line.
I'd imagine another QB keeper right here.
It'll be a handoff to Philpott.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, I believe he got it there.
Gets almost to the 50, so that should be a first down.
They're calling for a first down.
Move it on down, chain gang.
Hey, this is a good-looking drive right now. You're wasting time off the clock.
Yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, you'd probably want to punch this in somewhere around the 2-minute 45 mark.
Yeah.
Take all the time you want.
Now, Sallisaw has 2 timeouts. Stilwell has 3. Ball back to Mink, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to be
face mask, no flag.
Ripped down. Yeah, here comes the flag here from the referee.
So free 15 yards right there. Horse collar. Or
B.
I can't tell if he's doing a face mask with a horse collar right there, Brad. But one of the things happened.
He might not be sure either, but it was brutal, and so we're calling a 15-yard penalty here. So, and the ref will march this off, and that will take the ball down to around the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 35-yard line.
Now, reminders, Sallisaw is up by 4, so Stilwell has to punch one in for 6. Mink in the gun. Going to keep it again. They just keep running him. Good run there.
Yeah,
gets inside the 30. Be a gain of a little over 5 yards right there, maybe 6. Maybe 7. He got further down than I thought he did, Brad.
There's been a few times tonight the spot has been better than we anticipated it being. All right, so Mink will be in the shotgun. Richards to the right.
There's
Pitch to the Richards.
He's got a hole, Brad. Good job. And late hit. Did we get a flag? No flag.
No flag here. Should be a first down here, though, for the Indians. Yep. 6:15 left to go. He ran out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Stilwell's just marching it right down the field very methodically.
I would like to see them stay in bounds, though.
Yeah, it depends to me how quick you score, because you don't want to run it down to where if Sallisaw goes score that you don't have no time left. Handoff. Nope. Little pass over the middle.
Oh, dropped by Trey Chukalate. That was a great pass there by Kanan Mink, and unfortunately Chukalate was not able to hold on. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the 20-yard line.
In the gun is Mink. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it up the middle.
Oh, good run by Kanan Mink.
He's got the corner. It is a touchdown! Indians!
All right, from our PTSD, I had to check and make sure there was no laundry on the field, and we are good to go. So that touchdown will stand.
Indians on top for the first time tonight.
22-20 on the Black Diamonds, pending a PAT.
Do you kick it or do you go for 2? Do you? Good run by Mink, though. Good vision, good blocking downfield by Christie.
I kick it if I feel confident in my kicker, and here's why. Sallisaw shown to have confidence in their kicker. So if you miss the 2-point conversion,
they're going for it.
Okay, well if you miss the 2-point conversion, you risk losing the game on a kick.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'd still get the ball back one more time. So it'll be Mink taking the snap. He's on a drop back, looking, out route, thrown, caught, touchdown, or 2-point conversion's good.
Dalton Christie with the catch pushes the Stilwell Indians lead up to 4, which means Sallisaw will need a touchdown to go ahead in this game.
That was a good, solid zip on that ball right there. I mean, that's a long throw, and he got it out there to him.
And it was on his back foot.
Yeah.
You know, he was backpedaling when he threw that. Great throw by Mink. Great catch by Christie. So Stilwell with their first lead of the game with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
24-20. Now, I'll be interested to see what Sallisaw's approach is. If they keep the younger Jackson in that Wildcat formation and just keep trying to, nickel and dime it all the way downfield, or if they'll put the ball in the starting QB's hands and try to get something in the passing game as well. The key is for Stilwell is get them behind the chains and don't give them a chance to just, go down the field like they had been with number 2. Kenley Catron will be kicking off for the Indians. Looking like they need
one more player.
One more player.
Even the refs tell him, I need one more player.
Need one more player.
Or you guys can play with 10. Here we go. Chelino Martinez is checking in.
He has to get to the other side because it has to be balanced.
All right, now we're set, ready to go. Catron will kick off here.
Kinley gets set. It's a little pooch kick there. Fielded by the Black Diamonds. Nice hit there. Still on his feet. Return comes out to about the 42, 43 yard line.
There'll be a flag. Another flag over here. This one over here, this last one thrown is for sure on Sallisaw.
There's 3 flags on the field, I believe. Or 2.
Speculation is the same for our public address announcer, Kanan Duncan. He believes there's multiple personal fouls on the play. Do they keep track of how many flags are thrown in a game? I'd like to know what the record is.
I don't know. Greg, if you know and you're watching, send me a Facebook message and let me know.
And just let us know if we're close tonight. All right, while we're sorting all this out, we're going to give you an update real quick on the 4A football scores. See if any of those have gone final. Broken Bow has busted that game wide open against Fort Gibson. They are now up 48-24 in the fourth quarter. Hilldale is up 24-14 over Ada in the fourth. And then our final 4A4 matchup is Poto at Medill. Poto is up 17-7 in that game. It's also in the fourth quarter.
So after tonight, if Stilwell was to hold on, after tonight, I think they would be, record-wise, they'd be tied for fourth, with three of the 4 unbeaten staying unbeaten, and then obviously somebody in that Ada and Hilldale game has to lose. So, and with Medill losing and then Sallisaw losing and Fort Gibson both losing, then it'd be whoever loses in that Ada and Hilldale game, and Stilwell is the only 2 that would be 1-1. With Stilwell welcoming Fort Gibson to town tomorrow or next week, next Thursday to be exact. So Thursday Night Lights next week for us guys and girls. So if you're tuning in, we'll be on a little bit before 7, usually pre-gaming it, and then kickoff's around 7 o'clock. So if you're coming out to the game, get here early. These stands fill up fast. Should be a good game. I think still will be, if they were to hold on tonight and get to 3-2, and be their first chance at a 4-2 record in quite a while, I believe. This is taking a while.
Looks like we're finally going to get they've got the calls sorted out.
Okay, here we go. We have...
Is he saying 5 personal fouls? Another personal foul on Stilwell.
So 3 personal fouls, 2 against Stilwell, 1 against Sallisaw?
That's what I understood from the signaling relayed to the press box. So if that was the case, believe we'd have a 15-yard walk-off. Okay, so we're not having a walk-off, so it appears they did offset. I'm literally at the moment in Talladega Nights where I don't know what to do with my hands.
Okay, so after all that, it's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Direct snap again.
He's got the corner. Good job by Stilwell on the backside to recover. That would be Chelino coming in and helping shut that down.
That'll be about a 5-yard gain here by Cooper Jackson.
And this is what we talked about, Brad. This is what we probably, unless they get behind the chains, I think this is what they're going to try to do every play is just let him go.
So clock is running down. We're under 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Again, same formation, Tyler.
Yeah. Good blocking up front on that time.
Yep. So that's going to be a first down for Sallisaw. Ball will be on the Stilwell Indians 43.5-yard line.
Brad, you need some backers to just bust up in the middle and just blow that up.
And why the clock stop? Does the clock stop on a first? Okay, here we go. Now we're rolling again.
5 minutes remaining in the game. Stilwell up 24-20.
Needing a big time stop from their defense on this formation that's giving them fits. Right up the middle
Good job
again.
by Blaine Holloway. Who else?
And what do we say? You're going to have to bring that pressure right up the middle to stop this run.
So what's it do? It puts them behind the chains. And let's see if they stick with this whole QB Wildcat thing going on, or if they put it back in the hands of Coop or
So now it'll be 2nd and 12.
Parker Jackson.
Ball on the 45-yard line of the Stilwell Indians. And it looks like they're going to keep the same formation, Tyler.
Cooper will keep it. There's the snap. Oh, he's
he's
going to
gonna
pass for the
actually
first
throw
time
this
tonight. And
He's
he
short.
hops it. No flag? I don't see a flag.
We don't have a flag.
We all good? We got a player hurt, I think.
We've had 2 plays in a row now that we didn't have
man,
flags.
I hope that.
That's Blaine Holloway.
Yeah, that'd be a big loss.
He's telling him to get back over on the sideline.
Get back. You get back
He
now.
said, I'm not coming out for this play. 3rd and 12 here. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. Ball on the Indians' 45-yard line, and Parker Jackson is back under center in shotgun formation.
There's the snap. He drops back to pass.
Here comes the pressure.
Looks deep. That's not going to be caught.
Overthrown by Parker Jackson. So now that brings
down.
up 4th and 12 for the Black
You know they're
Diamonds.
going for it. You know they're going for it. 4:01 remaining in the game. 4th down. 4th and 12. Brad, this is probably the play of the game right here.
They are punting.
Interesting. I guess they think that maybe they can get a stop because
I would play
Sallisaw only has 2 timeouts.
I would play punt safe all the way.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He's going to do that whole run thing,
Yep.
probably to our side, the
Yep.
near side.
Nope, we're going to punt. And
Don't let it
get out of the
hit you.
way.
Don't let
get
it
out of
hit
the
you.
way. All right.
All right, Stilwell with their opportunity to ice this game.
4 minutes left to go here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium. Your Stilwell Indians are up on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds 24-20. And what has been a crazy game, to say the least.
AD Ronnie Littlejohn's going to have to start supplying some blood pressure medication up here in this booth.
So here we go. Ball will be placed on the
Brad,
29-yard
it's
line.
got to be in Mink or Richard's hands from here on out.
And it is those two in the backfield. Have some motion here. And Chukalate and Christie switch sides.
Hand off to Richards. He's got some room.
He's gone free. He's gone.
Can he get there?
Can he get there?
40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. Out of bounds at the 15.
I think he stayed inbounds, so that'd be a good job of Richards by staying inbounds and keeping that clock running. And they've actually stopped the clock right now, but I thought he had stayed inbounds.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
This is going to be after the play.
Yeah, after the play will stand. I'm not sure who it'll be on, but play will stand. Probably a chance it's offsetting.
What's the odds?
I give you 50-50 at this point.
Here's the call. After the play, unsportsmanlike on Stilwell.
Oh, only one way this time.
So
the play does stand, and the good thing is it's only 1st and 10.
Yep.
You don't go to 1st and 25 or anything like that. You're deep into Sallisaw territory. Now you can start salting this game away. As I said just now, it's got to be in Mink or Richards' hands from here on out. Hand off to Richards up off the right side. He's got space again. Stays in bounds. Gain of about 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Clock is moving.
We're under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. And Stilwell is taking all the time in the world, and why wouldn't you?
Run it down to 1 every time right here. They're going to, I would imagine Sallisaw will probably start calling timeouts after this play.
Quarterback keeper by Kanan Mink.
Stay in bounds. He did. He got close to the 1st down marker.
Yeah. Ball will be spotted right around the 20-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Sallisaw, I believe.
It'd be 3rd and short. I mean, 3rd and probably. Did they get it?
First? It'd be 1st down, I believe.
No. Well,
no, I believe they're giving them the 1st down. Yeah, the
1st down is there.
Chain gang is moving. So.
Okay. Man. So Sallisaw probably going to look to be calling their timeouts the rest of the way. I mean, obviously a touchdown seals the deal right here. And those in Vegas probably want to see it go. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't be getting us in trouble with people thinking there was a line on this game.
So Brad, I just want to go back to the 1st quarter when we went to the trivia question. Stilwell holds on. This will be the first time that they beat Sallisaw in back-to-back years since 1965 and 66.
And here we go. It'll be Mink taking the snap with Richards in the backfield.
Hands it off to Richards up the middle. He gets about a 4-yard gain right there.
Good run there by Richards. Clock's still running.
Tick, 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 tick. That clock's starting to sound like that alligator to Captain Hook right now to the Sallisaw faithful.
Who, this is just still crazy to me to say, is looking for their 1st win of the year.
Yeah.
All right, 12 seconds left on the play clock, almost in sync with the game clock. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Quarterback keeper by Mink, and he's got a lane if he wants to take it all the way.
Flag.
He got in, but it's probably coming back on a hold.
It's coming back.
Yeah, we got a hold on Stilwell here.
So wipes the TD off the board, and it'll back them up to 2nd and 16. What Sallisaw was probably wanting. It also stops the clock.
Well, if it's a spot foul, it looked like it actually occurred around the 10-yard line.
It'll be placed at the 25.
Okay.
They need to get down to about the 10.
So it'll be 2nd and 16.
Need to get down to just inside the 10. Clock is at 1:58 and running. You got to take this all the way down.
Yeah, play clock is at 10.
Because Sallisaw will call a timeout after this play. There's the handoff. Richards has got it. Stay in bounds. He does a good job. Ball on the ground. Stilwell gets on it. Good heads-up play by Philpott to see that ball and jump on it.
So it'll be a timeout from Sallisaw.
At 1:38.
Ball will be placed at the 23-yard line. This is 4 down for me.
Yeah, you're not going to kick it.
No, because, I mean, too many things can go wrong.
If anything, you just try to do your best pooch punt ever. Like pin them down there.
But being on the 25, if you go in the end zone, you don't give. I mean, you're giving up what, 5 yards?
Yeah,
touchback.
But if you get it, you just do a little soft kick down there. Just go for the corner. Push them in. Hopefully, you get them inside the 10. I haven't seen anything to me that indicates they can go 90 yards in a minute. Because you're going to run this ball. Play clock's a 40-second play clock. You run the ball, probably takes 6 seconds to play, 6 to 8 seconds. You get down to a minute and a half, 40 seconds runs off, you're down inside a minute before you ever have to do anything. Take your delay of game and then just punt it.
So Philpott in the backfield next to Mink. It's going to be a quarterback keeper.
He holds on. He's got room. He gets down.
He's going to be very, very close to the.
Now it is 4 down territory. Now you do go for it.
We got a player down the field. It's the Sallisaw Black Diamonds player. So it'll be an official stoppage here.
Haven't seen. I hope he's okay. I haven't really seen him move much yet. See arms moving, so that's always good.
Mm-hmm. Still a sideline here taking a knee while this player is being tended to.
Yeah, and we have a huge play coming up, Brad. I mean, it's going to be 4th and 3. I think you got to just you keep it in Mink's hands, and if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, ball on the 13. So worst case scenario, they still have to go 87 yards.
Looks to be a leg injury for the Black Diamond player. Hopefully it's nothing serious, and he's good to go for them next week. But after last night and watching that Tua hit, anytime you see anybody laying down on the ground, that's a scary thing. All right, Mink in the backfield, in the gun. He's got Philpott to his right. I would imagine it's Philpott's going to lead the way, and he'll follow him right up the middle. That clock is not moving. Still not winding the clock. He's pumping up the crowd. There he goes. There he winds the
There
clock.
he winds the clock now.
Take it all the way down. It's at 20 seconds. You got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Snap it with 4.
I'd snap it at 2. You want to use it all up. There's 5, 4, 3. Snapped at 3. He keeps it. Gonna run up the middle. He's got the first down. That's ball game.
Ball game. And no flags were on the field, which I know is surprising you at home because it's surprising me here in the booth, but no flags. Will be first and goal.
Do you just take the knee and go?
You take the knee.
Or do you try to punch it in?
Early Bob Stoops says you punch it in.
If it's me, I punch it in. I'm never been one for. Jimmy Johnson says if you're gonna try to if they're gonna try to stop you, you try to score. So
play clock at 10. Game clock under 30 now.
They're gonna hand it off. He's gonna be stuffed up the middle, and that'll be
a tackle for loss on Ethan Richards.
That'll be that though. Richards hit the ground pretty hard, but
yeah, he did.
Back up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since 1965 and 66, the Stilwell Indians have defeated the Sallisaw Black Diamonds in back-to-back seasons. The final score here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium, 24-20 in favor of your Stilwell Indians. Brad, I mean, it's a historical win.
It is, and a very important win for Stilwell just in this year, speaking about this year, because it moves you to 3-2, like you said. When's the last time you've had an opportunity to come in here next Thursday night and go to 4-2? But, you know, the resiliency of this defense, Tyler, is one thing that we cannot...
They called a timeout, Brad. Stilwell called a timeout.
Okay, so we're not done. We have 2 seconds left on the game clock here, and Stilwell has called the timeout.
Is he going to try to score?
I'm wondering if he is going to have Kinley kick a field goal.
Maybe, but what if it's blocked in return? What if you throw it and it's... oh, man. Yeah, and the AD just made a good point of, you know, point differential does matter in district standings. Right now they'd be plus 4 points. With a touchdown, they get up into, you know, possibly plus 10, plus 11, plus 12, whatever it may be. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not necessarily running it up right now, because up to 15 points, that's the max you can get, is 15 points on their point differential. But that is why they called the timeout and probably running this play.
It's an interesting formation because Mink is out to the...
Yeah, Richards is taking the ball as the Wildcat. Whatever you do, do not turn it over. Off to the left side.
Oh, wow.
To the corner.
Can he make it? Can he make it?
Touchdown!
That's a touchdown!
No signal yet. The signal's there. Touchdown, Indians! Well, now we're
having more conversations, but he clearly sketched the ball over the,
All right, so the Indians, Richards is able to outrun them to the pylon.
Our apologies if you were not able to witness that, but Richards did make a run around the left and was able to beat the Sallisaw defender to the pylon to score the touchdown.
Now,
they're not allowing the extra point attempt. They're telling the players to go back to their sideline.
You gotta allow it for as the AD said, the district standings.
It doesn't matter if there's no time on the clock.
Yeah.
You scored the touchdown. You get the attempt.
Stilwell going to line it up. The ref and the head coach are still talking. Well, that's ball game, folks. 30-20 in favor of the Indians. And as I said, this is the first time that Stilwell has beaten Sallisaw in back-to-back seasons since 1965 and 66. Brad, there was a lot of stuff the Stilwell team had to battle tonight.
There was, and a very, very impressive win.
And a lot of it was self-inflicted that they battled. I won't try to sugarcoat it. There was a lot of self-inflicted obstacles there. But at the end of the day, the defense carried the weight of this game.
They sure did.
I mean, the offense scored. They sealed the deal right there and all that. But the defense, whenever this game could have went Sallisaw's way in a bad way, the defense was there to control it and maintain or keep Stilwell in it at times.
And what was really impressive to me, Tyler, is that when Sallisaw found something that worked with giving the ball to Jackson in the direct snap formation, Stilwell found a way to stop that and negate that from being a weapon going forward. So hats off to the Stilwell defense, the defensive coordinator. I know Coach Collins is going to look back at the tape and say, okay, way too many penalties. We've got to clean that up before Fort Gibson comes in here next Thursday night. But overall, has to be pleased with a big win to get you to 3-2, and it's always a great day when you beat the Sallisaw Black Diamonds.
Yeah, and so your final here at James Bradley Memorial Stadium: Stilwell 30, Sallisaw 20. As once again, it's the first time that Stilwell has defeated Sallisaw in back-to-back seasons since 1965 and 66. Please join us next Thursday night as we will have the Fort Gibson Tigers here at the James Bradley Memorial Stadium taking on your Stilwell Indians. Broadcast will start shortly before 7 as kickoff will be right at 7. So join us. We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
I think
we'll definitely have trivia again.
Yeah.
And you'll probably take me back to the 1920s this time.
I'll try to make it more modern.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 1970.
Okay.
All right. But with that said, we thank you for joining us tonight. We thank you for battling through some of the streaming issues we had there at halftime and jumping back on with us. Again, Stilwell 30, Sallisaw 20. Have a great night and God bless.